Welcome to Ifi Car Review. Today I'll be reviewing the new 4th generation completely redesigned brand new 2016 Toyota Prius. On the one hand is its styling, while on the other hand it is based on Toyota new global architecture modular platform, which is larger, stronger and lighter with low center of gravity and sharp crisp angles with very slippery design. Well, at first glance, it's great to see that this is the most striking Prius yet, as noticeably the mixture of sharp lines and smooth curves is divisive. Many would like it, while others won't. Regardless of whatever you think, this is undeniably a car that makes some bold visual statement. These vertical rear tail lights may not be the choice for many, but these sharp intersecting lines are quite interesting. It comes up with these 17-inch alloy wheels. It has standard LEDs, projection headlamps for both low and high beams, and optional LED fog lamps. Now let's start with the amount of space it has to offer. It has pretty decent amount of cargo area. You get 27.4 cubic feet. Obviously it's a lot more when you fold down the rear seats. You can remove this privacy cover for larger loads. Now the rear seats. There is a pretty decent amount of space for 3 people in the rear. There are 2 cup holders in the rear armrest. Now because of the car's sloping roofline and battery pack fitted underneath the rear seats, the headroom isn't quite as good as it should be. Now let's move on to the front of the car. Like the ongoing models, it is equipped with Toyota Intelligent Access System. Now let us unlock the car. It has automatic side mirrors. This Prius comes up with black leather interior, steering wheel have nice bit of padding with decent amount of controls that are well laid out. Like the exterior, Toyota has really spiced up things on the interior too. The cabin has been improved significantly. The central tunnel of the dash is painted in piano black. That looks really great. The steering wheel has pretty decent amount of controls. On the right you have controls for changing settings that shows up on colored multi-information displays. And on the left hand side you have multimedia control, voice command and Bluetooth controls for your mobile phone. It does have automatic headlamps and fog lamps. It does have automatic wipers as well. Just below the infotainment system is automatic climate control system. The panel surrounding the shifter is molded in glossy white plastic that gives it a modern look. It has pretty decent size glove box and a decent size cubby in the door to hold your water bottle. Now let us start her up. This 2016 Prius has dual full color 4.2 inch multi-information displays. On the right hand side you have the main display. It tells you things relevant to speed, fuel, trip meter, etc. It has 59 kilometers on the odometer. And on the left it shows different parameters for driver information such as energy meter, average fuel economy for past 20 trips and things like that. Prius always had a fairly futuristic interior, but this fourth generation is on another level. The level of interior quality has actually been elevated. Unlike the previous generation Prius, you'll find some soft touch plastic materials on the interior. It has heated seats. I'm not crazy for these white bits in the dash, however, it gives it a modern look. Center console is nice with two cup holders, keys of a Japanese Suzuki Alto. It has decent storage area in console box, a tray for your mobile phone or something like that, a 12-volt power outlet, and unfortunately no USB port for this car. With this drive mode button you can actually select between three different driving modes: normal, eco and power mode. The steering wheel does have tilt and telescopic adjustment. With wider range of adjustments it makes it easier to find a good comfy driving position. The interior design is generally pleasing. The digital dashboard is center mounted and the car displays are much nicer as compared to the previous models. As I mentioned earlier, the panel surrounding the shifter is molded in glossy white plastic on all versions. The new Prius retains the traditional central instrument cluster, but the dashboard now sweeps into the doors gracefully and has very prominent central display with clearly separated HVAC controls. However, the top of the dashboard is still hard plastic with soft coating. Under the hood is a world of technologies. It comes up with a 1.8-liter Atkinson cycle engine. It is smaller and lighter as compared to the previous design, making the vehicle much more efficient. Total output is 98 horsepower with 142 Newton meters of torque paired with electric motor and generators in the hybrid drive system. Together the engine and electric motor produces up to 134 horsepower and 207 Newton meters of torque. Thermal efficiency is about 38.5%. Estimated fuel economy for Prius is 22 to 24 km per liter and 20 to 22 km per liter city and highway respectively. This Prius is wider, longer, slightly bigger, and the engine is lower in front of the car. Also, nose of the car is quite low, and for a quick comparison, the Toyota badge is at the same height as that of a Toyota GT86. This car has been built to exceed expectations. The ride and handling are superb, the steering does not have any numb feel and it is much more responsive. I'm confident enough to say that this 4th generation Prius has much more refined and smooth drive as compared to the previous generation Prius. Actually, Prius was basically meant for fuel economy and green environment with some compromises such as comfort, handling, etc. With this new Prius, all those issues have been addressed. This car is easy to drive, fairly quiet and reasonably responsive. The driving position is very good with improved visibility to the front. However, it is not fantastic through the rear split windscreen, which is a bit irritating while driving around towns. This Toyota Prius is the first one to be built on TNGA platform. That really means that the Prius has been lowered to the ground, which has resulted in sharp handling and reduced body roll without sacrificing the most important factor, which is comfort. It feels really composed around the corners and it does feel quite nice to drive. The car does feel more agile and the steering feels a little bit crispier. On the road, the car feels very solid and definitely quieter than its predecessor. In fact, the only noise intrusion to the cabin is from those super eco tires. There are actually so many refinements. The handling, stability and driving performance are considerably different as compared to the previous model. It does have double wishbone rear suspension, so it is obvious that it is going to handle better around the corners and definitely it feels more stable. Around town at lower speeds, this Prius can actually be driven on electric power alone, and the moment you head out of the city, the engine kicks in. The transition between electric motor and the engine is seamless. Like the outgoing models, the Prius has three distinct dynamic driving modes: normal, eco, and power. When driving in power mode, which is my personal favorite, it does firm up the response that makes it an exciting car to drive. There is not a hint of the occasional tininess that occasionally comes through the structure over larger bumps. Although Toyota made fun to drive a major priority, but the Prius still doesn't figure very high on that scale. However, the new rear suspension design does improve handling with less understeer and sharp turn in. You can hustle along very quickly on a winding road with far more confidence than the old Prius could impart. Even the feel of electric power steering has been improved with stronger self centering and more pronounced force buildup, particularly in hard corners. But there is still a dead zone on center. The top claimed fuel economy for this Prius is 94 miles per gallon, which I have not tested on a motorway as of yet. However, this figure is quite optimistic. Now let us see the No 200 scene. Brakes do feel quite grabby because of the need to combine the regenerative electric braking with hydraulic system, but it's not hard to drive the car smoothly. If you go for higher trim models, you can get Toyota Safety Sense technology, dynamic radar cruise control, automatic parking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitor, auto leveling headlamps, and pre-collisioning system with pedestrian detection. With a price tag of 4.2 million rupees, it's not the cheapest in its class. However, if you are looking for a mid-size car that has great fuel economy and good performance, then new Toyota Prius is one of the best cars on the market. It is durable, well equipped, and the ride is comfortable enough for both city and highway use. And reliability. When it comes to Toyota, there is no question about reliability. Thank you for watching us. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please leave a comment and stay tuned for more upcoming reviews of new cars.